Welcome to Devotions with Stony. I am Stony Kalango. Thank you for joining us in today's devotion. We're continuing our series, which is titled The Danger of Pride. The Danger of Pride. Today's devotion is the second of our series, and today's part of the series is going to be called Satan is the Father of Pride. Satan is the father of pride. You see, if you've been in the Christian walk long enough, you will have heard the saying, Satan is the father of all liars. Well, maybe you've not heard this, but you should hear this today. Satan is the father of pride. And when I say he's the father of pride, I'm not just saying this in the sense that it's something he does, and so it's represented in the people who follow Satan or people who are children of darkness. No. The story of Satan, or as we're going to read in this scripture in Isaiah, Lucifer, you will see that the story of Satan is basically intertwined with the sin of pride. Right? You're going to see it from this text, what the text of our devotion is today. So we're going to turn our Bibles to the book of Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14, and we're going to read from verse 12 downwards. It says, how you are fallen from heaven. Now, I want you to understand that it's Satan that's been spoken about in this scripture. The name given to him here is Lucifer. Verse 12, how you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How you are cut down to the ground, you who weakened the nations. For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation on the farthest sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet you shall be brought down to Sheol, or to hell, to the lowest depths of the pit. Those who see you will gaze at you and consider you, saying, is this the man who made the earth tremble, who shook kingdoms, who made the world as a wilderness and destroyed its cities, who did not open the house of his prisoners? All the kings of the nations, all of them sleep in glory, everyone in his own house. But you are cast out of your grave like an abominable branch, like the garment of those who are slain, thrust with a sword, who go down to the stones of the pit, like a corpse trodden underfoot. So this is the result of what the devil did by rejecting God's authority over him and deciding that he was going to exalt himself above God. The devil was created by God. The devil is God's creature. God was the one who made the devil. But something happened along the line that led to what we now know today as the battle between good and evil, the battle between God's people and the forces of darkness and the forces of the devil. How did the devil fall into the state that he is in? How was he condemned to the state that he is in? How was he sentenced to be bound to hell forever? What's the story? We just read that story. The devil said in his heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Pride. The devil is the father of pride. The devil is the father of pride. So when you're walking in pride, you are carrying out a characteristic of the devil. When you live as a man full of pride, you are living like the devil. You are carrying his characteristic. You are carrying his feature. You are doing things like the devil knows how to do things. That's what the devil does. That's what is in his nature, is to be proud, is to exalt himself above God, is to he wants others and to see him as the alternative to God. Well, nobody, no creature made by God can be an alternative to God. And you see, this is what the devil tries to make us to do. He tries to puff us up. He tries to make us conceited. He tries to make us see the ability that we carry, and we get to say we're puffed up. We say, I can do this, I can manage this, I have achieved all these things for myself. You see, that's what he made Herod in the Bible do. The Bible says Herod began to see himself as this great man, and he began to boast. Look what I have done. Look what I have achieved. Look what I have built. Look at my kingdoms. Look at my domain. Look how great I am. Look how mighty I am. Look how powerful I am. He became proud, and he dropped dead as a result of his pride. Pride is a feature of the devil. Pride is a characteristic of the devil. I want to remind you one more time from the book of Matthew chapter 23 verse 12 as I round up today's devotion. Matthew 23 verse 12. This is Jesus' words to us. He says, and whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. He who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself. How do you humble yourselves? You humble yourself under the hand of the Lord. That man, Jesus says, will be exalted. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 18 says, pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud, than to sit with the proud, than to commune with the proud. Flee away from pride, my friend. Pride is a characteristic of the devil. He always wants us acting in pride. He always wants us acting puffed up. He always wants us to believe that we are better than we are, greater than we are. He wants us to believe we're more powerful. And not just that, he wants us to believe that every accomplishment or achievement we have is not a result of God's ability working in our lives, but is as a result of our own brilliance, our own knowledge, our own sophistication. Whenever you see that you're glorifying yourself, exalting yourself, my friend, you're walking in pride. And walking in pride is a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous thing. You know why it's a dangerous thing? Because the devil is the father of all those who are proud. Humble yourself before the Lord, and he will lift you up. He will exalt you. This is our devotion for today. We'll be continuing our series on the danger of pride in our next devotion. Don't forget to join us. If you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so today. If you've not liked our page on Facebook, the page of Stony Kalango Ministries, please do so today. And I will see you in the next devotion, continuing the series on the danger of pride. God bless you. Bye-bye.